Okay, Scotty here from the Axis of Epic. Being fairly epic and doing an epic hill on an epic bike. As the sign sort of would suggest, I'm doing Arthur Seat. Now, most people in Melbourne know Arthur Seat, they know it's very steep. Now, it starts a bit steep and just gets steeper, so today I'm doing it on the mighty ADO Air20 Ultra.
This is a stunning folding electric bike that can incline.
Fully epic. It's a very small folding bike. It's only about 20 kilograms, maybe a bit less. And it's a 3-speed automatic. Will it have enough gears to get me up this very substantial hill? Let's find out.
Now, I will be talking you through the many outstanding features on this awesome electric bike, such as the fact that it's belt driven with internal gears. What this means that it's extremely clean and very low maintenance. No chain to lube, no gears to tune. It's just set and forget. The Tektro hydraulic brakes I think will come in very handy coming down this long 3-kilometre hill with an average 8-degree gradient, but it's the inside of those hairpin turns which peak at about 20% gradient that are really going to test. What an outstanding hill.
Now I should just put some context onto this. I have done this before. Oh, here's the chairlift. Fairly epic. Yeah, so as I was saying, I have done this before, but to be honest, it was a while ago, and I wasn't young then. I'm certainly not young now. I reckon the bike can do it. I'm just not sure if I can. Anyway, let's find out. And if I do have a heart attack or something, and people say, oh well, he died doing something he loves. That's not true. I love electric bikes, but doing massive hill climbs like this is... So, if people come into the shop and say, can it hill climb? I can say yes it does. In fact, I rode this, sometimes quite slowly, and up Arthur Seat. So, this is what I call real life road testing. Let's keep going. I think it's fair to say that I wouldn't describe myself as a fitness fanatic. In fact, to be perfectly honest, I'd say I live what you might call a fairly cavalier lifestyle. But that doesn't stop me from getting out and busting some hills. On the Air20 Pro Ultra. So what I'm trying to say in a roundabout way is if I can do this, I reckon you could too. Fully epic.
As you can see, it's got full mud guards and a very handy rear rack and integrated lights. The adjustable geometry means it can fit a huge range of people from around 5 foot up to 6'2" or even 6'3". But it's the smoothness and the intuitive feel that makes it such a compelling ride. 20 by 2 inch puncture resistant tyres are complemented by that lovely reflective strip. Fully epic as I take on this savage little hairpin turn. This is fully epic.
I think that might have been the steepest little bit.
One of my favourite parts of this bike is the torque sensor, which means the more you put in, the more you get back, which offers a very nice sense of control. It's reading what you're doing.
You're providing the rev, so you drop down speed and it drops down to gear. So if you come up to a steep little bit like that, well, it's quite a view, then you just slow down a little bit, it drops down to gear and it makes a very steep like that super plausible. It's massively epic on the ADO Air20 Ultra. I think the bike's doing better than me, but what an epic, for a small folding bike, this is incredible. I don't think I'm going to break any records in terms of speed, but for someone like me to get up something like this is outstanding. So as you're riding along, so I'm just doing about 20 now. I'm in second gear, it's about to go up to third gear. There we go. When you hit about 21, it goes up to third gear. So this bit isn't steep, so third gear is appropriate. But I'm certainly glad I had that very low first gear a bit earlier.
The 36 volt 10 amp hour battery is in the seat tube. It's not a massive battery, but because the bike's so efficient and light, you can really achieve huge range. The front adjustable suspension offers comfort and a bit of protection against some of Melbourne's famous potholes. It's very easy to use the display, and it's extremely water resistant with all the necessary information. Apologies for the shaky footage. It's also got an app for those that enjoy the latest tech.
I think we're here. What a wonderful bike. 20 kilos. Getting something like me that is actually for roughly 100 kilos more than that up that savage but still epic hill. In fact, I think it was a little bit tall. It would be technically a mountain, but we know it as half a seat. You do too. You can tick this one down to a massive win for electric biking, particularly the Air20 Pro Ultra. Class leading in its area. Just a superb folding electric bike. Okay, we're here. Probably didn't need to wear my jumper today, but yeah, outstanding hill climbing. Massively, fully epic.
If you know me, you know I always say you've got to love your bike. And I certainly love this one. The welds, the frame, the geometry and the feel, it's just outstanding. But if you want something like this, you're parting with around $3,500. We do have many other bikes at a lower price point, but if you want the best of the best, that's what you're paying. It's got that little scoochy thing to turn it on and off. This is available all around the country, but if you're in Melbourne, definitely come down to the Electric Bike Superstore. There'll be links for each state where you can come and test drive. As it's a folding bike, I'll give you the folded dimensions. It's 88 centimetres long, 67 centimetres high, 51 centimetres wide. Super light, super compact. If you can't get this in your car, you're going to have to rethink your vehicular choices. Okay, there you go. Fully epic. What a great achievement by this little bike getting up such a savage hill. Now, don't forget to like and subscribe. Come and test drive the ADO Air20 Ultra. If you'd like to keep up with our shenanigans, drop us a question, give us a call, or come and test drive at the Electric Bike Superstore. But as we always like to say, stay gold and mainly stay epic.